Hey, Captain Alex here, Lighthouse Sport Fishing. I'm over in Long Beach Island Ship On with Fish Head Greg at Fisherman Headquarters. Get a rundown on the fishing scene for the weekend ahead. So what's going on?
So right now we have pretty good fishing in the bay, inlet, and ocean. Depending on what you're looking to go for, there's kind of a large variety. So in the bay we've got blowfish, clam, squid, Barnegat Bay. I would suggest to target those. There's some fluke around the bay. Definitely hard to catch keepers, but there's definitely a good number of fish around.
But you think if you go bigger baits?
Yeah, bigger baits. I think the bluefish will kind of give you a little bit of trouble sometimes, and the smaller flukes sometimes with a bigger, like, slender, long baits. I would suggest checking out a little assist hook on the back of a bucktail to, more effectively fish a longer bait. At least that's what I like to do. I loop on an assist hook. I can actually show you one.
It's like a stinger hook?
Yeah, it's basically a jigging assist hook, but it's basically a hook on a assist cord, and you can loop that onto the back of a bucktail jig somewhat easily. You kind of just poke this through here.
And you get the short bites on it.
Yeah, poke that through there like that. You have to bait the gulp, onto the bucktail, put the bucktail hook through here, and then it cinches down tight, and you have this kind of a trailer. You can stick that into the bait, or you can leave it free swinging. Some people will also fish them on a hook, so you might have like a standard hook with, say, a strip of squid, yay big, or mackerel strip, or maybe a whole squid. Could be trimmings of a filleted fish, maybe bluefish.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
and
add that.
And there's some of the in the jar stuff.
Yeah,
the strip baits that
absolutely.
they sell now.
Yeah, there's a couple popular ones that we have. One of them is the Jersey fluke bellies. Another one would be like jig strips, which are like a synthetic. They hold up really well. It's like a fake squid.
Now, what about weak fish? I've heard. I tried yesterday morning. I had one run off that I know is a weakie, and I didn't connect.
So
but
I tried myself. I failed.
Okay.
I didn't really try hard. I just tried a couple spots on the sod banks, Oyster Creek, bucktailing with some gulp. More of a jerk bait gulp. It wasn't almost like a finesse style shape. But I failed. I didn't get any bites. I tried twice. It was maybe a half hour, slack high tide. I was like, oh, let me check it out, slack tide. Lined up kind of good with the early morning the last couple of days. And I tried it out. Didn't happen for me. Just today, though, had a good regular guy. Rick Weiland lives here in Ship Bottom. He's known as the fishing musician. He's a good guy. He jams the guitar. He had a 4 or 5 pound weak fish. He's fishing on the bay side in Beach Haven, fishing the docks.
Okay.
That was this morning.
Yeah.
I know that some of the local guys here that are fishing the bay side have been finding them at night. Very easy access, somewhat popular spot right down the street from the shop. Ship Bottom Municipal Dock, right where the boat ramp is. Guys are fishing there at night.
Just got to dial in on it.
Yeah, but they're definitely around. And I think the last month here, 2 to 3 weeks to a month, has been kind of the best weak fish action we've heard of in, has to be a number of years.
Right.
As far as like keeper fish, keeper size fish, kind of few and far between. But there are definitely an abundance of spikes.
Now, I know I saw you the other day on the rocks. I got a couple of schoolie stripers with that cold water. That helped a lot.
Yeah, it seemed like it really got super, super cold. I had like water like 62, 63 degrees.
I had
the top of the incoming.
59.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it definitely got cold. But I was out today, same thing, incoming tide, top of the tide, I had 71.
It warmed up, yeah.
Yeah, and I ran up the beach a little bit. I was trying to find some bonita. I didn't really do much.
What's going on the beach?
So the beachfront guys fishing off the beach of LBI, it would definitely be kingfish. I would say kingfish first and foremost.
Still kingfish is king?
Yeah, they definitely got the spotlight. For them, small hook. You're gonna try to find a pocket of water. A lot of times they like more like I call them fish bowls or holes, kind of sloughs of water. Try to fish those at high tide. Squid, bloodworm, artificial bloodworm, or even freeze-dried bloodworm. We stock Dynabait, which is a freeze-dried, which is super convenient to use. Live bloodworms can sometimes be difficult, but also the fish bites are good. They're definitely a hot seller for sure.
All right, some fluke and surf too. Right, if
Yeah.
you plug through.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's phenomenal, but there's definitely some good fluking to be had. Most of that's more towards the south end where the jetties are, or the north end where there's a little more structure with kind of the shoaling kind of bar off of like say 15th Street and North and Barnegat, and then the old jetty and the actual jetty and the inlet. Got a lot of structure up there. So if you're fishing off the beach and you want to target fluke, I would head up either north or south. Mid Island's tough with just swimmers every day. Just kind of congestion on the beach. This dog
Now
days of summer.
inshore stuff. What's going on?
The reefs are kind of loaded with some kind of tropical critters.
Right.
There's been some mackerel around, some Spanish mackerel, some chub mackerel, some mahi even. I don't have much experience with it this year. I really haven't spent that much time on it. I was definitely playing around a lot with the bluefin, which has been a really good season.
And there's still bluefin around, right?
Yeah, I would have to say, and I'm not saying it full on that it's the best year we've seen, but it's definitely like one of the top seasons we've had for bluefin inshore jigging.
What, 30, 50 out?
30 to 50 out, yeah.
Is the bite still on at 8
It's
Yeah.
on, man. Yeah, we had fish there yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fish would be kind of ranging from 40 to like 60 pounds, and it's all on the jig. What do you got? Fire 'em at me, man.
First light bite.
We didn't have a first light bite. Willie's over there. He did have a first light bite. We were fishing the exact same area. We marked him. We didn't get bit. He got 2 fish. The bite kind of fizzled out. We kind of roamed around, worked different areas, looked for the slicks, looked for the birds, looked for the whales. Personally, we didn't catch a thing by the whales. But if you find the rays and you got those marks underneath them, drop them, man. Those are the ones. The Moonriser
What's that?
from Mustad Moonriser. It's a little bit heavier than the Streaker, which is from Nomad.
Okay.
Nomads are awesome, but that's what we call them fish on. Last 3 trips I went, every fish was on that pink one. If you ask those guys, they're fishing the
All
same
right,
ones.
and then Canyon. Let's wrap it up.
Canyon's been kind of tough. I mean, really tough. All the water is really way northeast, way out for local boats out of Barnegat Light. Guys that are running out of Rhode Island, guys that are running out of Montauk, they're even heading east.
Wow.
The boats that are out of Massachusetts are lights out fishing. Big giants are up there right now. The fishing's teeing off. But for local boats, I heard a little bit about yellowfin at the Chicken Canyon. Another boat or two came back and said that they were fishing the same area where that report was, and it was kind of like it was hit one day and it was missed the next day. There's definitely a lot of mahi around at certain areas. It seems like if you get a little weather for a day or two, and then you get the good, rough weather for a day or two, and then you get the nice weather, people go out, they'll get them on the pots. But it seems like if you get that second, third, fourth day of good weather, those spots are kind of picked out because they're hit every day. But I know the glory hole, the pots there were loaded. Yesterday they were empty for us.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Here's thanks
the
a lot. Ship bottom. 2-foot swell or so, and flat calm. It's in the low 70s. Got Henry on board today with his brother Peter. We're slaying the blowfish right now. We loaded up the live well with some bait. What do you got in there, Henry?
Mullet.
Nice mullet. Let's see the size of that. Yeah, we got a couple really nice beyond finger size mullet in the cast net this morning, and a lot of peanut bunker. We're gonna switch over in a little bit and go fluking.
Pull up, reel down. Yep, pull up and reel down.
Yep,
Up to the motor.
pull up and reel down. Up, reel down. Up, and and follow line. Pull up, perfect. Reel down. Yep, just like that. That's perfect. And don't let your heart stop when we see it. Yes. I got the glare. Pull up a little. Don't take its head out of the water. Don't take its head out of the water. Ah, don't take its head out of the water.
Sorry about that. Roll down.
Pull up, reel down. Okay, go take the head out. Peter, just let slack in your line.
Spin its head towards me.
Yeah!
got tangled. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just leave it for a second.
We landed a big